Hey everyone, Tim Schofield here, and it's time to take a look at the new iPhone SE from Apple. A little strange that they're releasing a phone at such a low price point. However, it's pretty clear that they kept their production costs very low using older parts from different phones, and of course they slapped in that newer A13 processor inside. Not only do I have the red SE, I also have the black and white color. So we're gonna unbox all three of them, throw them up side by side. Drop a comment, let me know which color you actually like the best. We've been posting a lot of videos lately, and I've noticed that you guys are starting to comment more and more on the facial hair. So yes, I will be shaving very soon. Before I do, I'm gonna unbox the SE and maybe post a test selfie on my Instagram, so you can go follow me there to check it out. And if there's any phones you want me to take the same selfie with to compare with, just drop a comment, let me know the model you're looking to see it up against. So with that being said, let's go ahead and unbox the $400 phone from Apple. Let's begin. And first of all, I think Apple was really smart to come out with a device at this price point, specifically because it gets more people on their platform, in their ecosystem, buying more of Apple's services. We'll quickly take off the packaging of all three. Aside from the photo on the front, the only thing different about the boxes is the Apple logo is a different color based on the model you decided to go with. I'll let you know which one I like the best after seeing them as well. Let's begin the unboxing. So I'm gonna unbox the red variant and we'll quickly take a look and see what comes in the box. So setting this to the side, you'll see some red right here. I'll open up the others and see if there are differences, what comes in the box. This says product red from Apple. Welcome to the iPhone, your SIM ejection tool, and of course your Apple stickers. Taking out the iPhone, as you can tell, Apple brought back Touch ID, so they do have a fingerprint scanner yet again, and I do think they're gonna start reincorporating Touch ID into products in the future. Just my opinion, they might start having in-display fingerprint scanners. That's just a hunch. No real evidence to back that one up. First off, it does include headphones. Kind of nice because this does not have a headphone jack, so including lightning headphones is a plus. These don't actually fit my ears, so that's kind of a bummer, but that's just because I have weird shaped ears overall. Okay, USB Type A to lightning cable as expected, and your standard Apple power brick. The other two boxes come with the exact same things inside, so I'm not really gonna show you that, except this product red sheet giving you information about Apple's product red for support for HIV/AIDS. All right, let's move on to the phones, and right away, if I'm going to pick a color, even before I take the plastic off, it won't be the black. I think it would be white or red overall if I was going to choose one that I liked the most. Let's move on to the new SE, taking off some of the plastic, revealing the color. Ooh, almost just dropped that. There is the black model, definitely a more reflective back to it. I kind of wish it was a matte black. All right, there is a look at the white, very clean and sleek looking. Finally, the unique red color. There we go. And one thing I'm noticing right away with the different colors is the front is all black no matter what. So the bezels on the front is black no matter if you have the red, white, or of course the black. Now let's take a close look at the three different colors. You'll notice on the white model, the trim around the lens is actually silver as opposed to the red and black on the other two phones. On the back, same silver Apple logo on all three. However, the red model does say product red, no other text on the black or white model. Inconsistent, on the left side, you have your volume rockers, red, silver, and black. Close-up of the left side, also make note of a small camera bump in this phone. One more quick difference I noticed, on the bottom, you have your speaker, microphone, lightning connector. Outside the lightning connector, you'll notice a silver trim on the white model and a black trim on the black model. However, if I grab my red color, you'll notice a silver trim around the outside of that lightning connector. And taking a look at the front after booting them up, no difference between the three. On the sides, you might notice the respective colors showing just a little bit. It is crazy to just feel how small this device actually is in my hand, having a 4.7-inch display. However, it's also interesting to see such large bottom and top bezels. It's been a while since I've looked at a phone with those. So not many, but some subtle differences between the three different colors. Drop a comment, let me know which one you like the best. After seeing all three colors, I'm having trouble deciding if I want to go with the red or the white. Maybe one of them will grow on me towards the end of the video, but I'm going to actually run through the setup process and only talk about anything that is noteworthy. Touch ID is back. Let's go ahead and place our finger on. I accidentally did press the home button there, so just lightly go ahead and set our thumb on that fingerprint scanner. I'm hoping this better be extremely fast, extremely accurate. If they haven't gotten it down by now, there's a problem. However, in the past, Touch ID has been great. Adjust your grip. Just go ahead and maybe place different parts of your thumb on that fingerprint scanner, giving slight, subtle vibration feedback. We are all done. One other thing I'm noticing is because of the smaller form factor, typing is just a little bit more cramped, so that's going to take some time to get used to. By default, True Tone display is on. You can change it later in display settings if you want, which it changes the color of the display based on the ambient lighting. I actually prefer it without True Tone display. You'll notice it gets cooler, but the colors are definitely more accurate when you have it off. So just kind of keep that in mind. You need to go into settings afterwards. Also noticing with the display in general, that since it is an LCD display, the quality is just not nearly as good as an OLED display, which I've been using a lot on my, higher end iPhones and Android phones. All right, we're back to customizing a home button on an iPhone. Kind of crazy. You can just choose which one you like the best. There is number 2, let's say number 3, just the haptics and the feedback. 1's just a little bit lighter, 2 getting a little stronger, and 3 the strongest. There's not that much different. Honestly, I think I like 2 the best, just kind of the middle ground with the haptic feedback. And we are all done with the setup process. Welcome to iPhone. Here we go. And just right away, even looking at the home screen, I'm noticing with the display, the quality is just going to be a little bit less. So obviously it has the latest processor inside, but they did have to make some cuts in terms of the camera. The battery life's not going to be as good. The display is not going to be as good. However, you're going to have great performance, and this phone's going to last a while. All right, all set up with the iPhone SE, all 3 different colors on the home screen of iOS 13, the latest OS from Apple. And you can expect a lot of software updates going forward, especially because this does have the latest processor that the iPhone 11 has on the inside. And here's a look at the front of the iPhone SE, that 4.7-inch display with those bezels on the top. You do have your earpiece, front-facing camera, and the bottom is that home button. So you could just go ahead and press it to go home, or of course, use it to unlock your phone. Now, a couple things to keep in mind. You don't touch the screen to wake it anymore. You can just go ahead and press that middle button, and with your thumb rested, it will unlock right away. So just go ahead and press it, or of course, you can press the power button to wake it and go to the lock screen. If you're on the lock screen, take a look at that padlock up at the top. I'm just gonna go ahead and set my thumb down on it, and you'll see it is unlocked without leaving the lock screen. So if you want to go power button, set it down, it'll unlock it, and then you have to go ahead and press the button to go home. A couple other things to remember about the home button, because it's just been a while since they've been around. If you double tap the home button, it will get you to those recent apps to quickly swap between them. So just double tap and swap between apps. You can still swipe up to close them out. But not only that, but if you double press on that home button, don't press all the way in. I guess just like lightly without pressing the actual button, just press twice and it will put it in one-handed mode. However, with a screen this size, odds are you might not need that one-handed mode anymore. At $400, there are some really cool features that come with this phone. First of all, it has an IP67 rating, so it has that dust and water resistance, which gives you that peace of mind. Now, flipping it over on the back with the camera, it has a 12-megapixel single lens. You're not going to get an ultra-wide camera. You're not going to get a telephoto. But jumping into the lens right here, snapping a quick photo, just simple. You do have your live photos as well. So pretty much the standard interface that Apple has been using. It does have portrait mode, however, which is really nice to see. I'm curious to really test this out. More to come, of course, with portrait mode, and flipping it over to the front-facing camera, they do have portrait mode on the front with natural lighting, stage lighting, contour, and all of those modes. Also, since this has the latest A13 chip, one more nice feature that can be added to the camera is under video. So if we go into video, you can tap on 4K. On the right side, you can bump it all the way up to 4K 60 in video, which is pretty crazy on a phone that's $400 that you can record in 4K 60. So nice job, Apple, for including that. Also, funny enough, it's a little strange seeing iOS 13 without a notch. You'll see the camera is right in the middle, as opposed to, let me pull up my iPhone 11 Pro Max with the camera on the left side. So the Wi-Fi icon and mobile data moves over to the left and your battery icon stays on the right. And just for fun, here's the 11 Pro Max side by side with the new iPhone SE. Just fairly interesting to see the difference in the size between the two. And just wanted to give one more close-up of the three colors side by side. I think overall, if I had to choose, I'm going to go with the white, simply because I think the black's just a little bit too plain overall, and I do like the red. However, I actually like the silver accents that the white has overall. It just looks really nice and looks really clean. When looking at the front of the phone, I like seeing the silver accents on the side as opposed to maybe the red or black ones. So overall, that's everything I want to talk about for now on the SE. More to come. Be sure to click that subscribe button. Like I said, I'll post a selfie later on my Instagram, so that will be linked down below. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up. As always, guys, thank you very much for watching.